Let's see. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how my quality is, but this is my first time streaming, so bear with me, guys. I don't know much about this technology. They've taken a nice clean short on this trade here. If you guys check out my last video, I just passed my top step combine, so it's pretty awesome. I'd like to thank Jesus, thank the Lord for this wonderful opportunity, and that I can show you guys that anything is possible, that everything is in God's hands. Trust the process, and you too can be funded. But welcome to my channel, everyone. Thank you for all the views, the support. I'm not sure if I got any comments on any of the videos yet, but like, drop a comment, and hopefully we can start to do some like giveaways and stuff like that. I won't be selling no course or anything like that. I'm nowhere experienced enough to sell a course. But I would like to help individuals if they're willing to receive help, and give all my resources and what I've learned. I've only started trading futures since May 2024, so it hasn't even really been that long. But I have been trading Forex for over 4 years, so if you can read price action, order flow, and these concepts, then you would be able to identify the characteristics and how they're similar between Forex and futures markets. They do have different characteristics when it comes to timing and price behavior, and certain key times of the day, etc., etc. And they have different reasons for moving, but nothing beats understanding order flow and market structure, because that's the key. And plus, I have to give props to this indicator. That's also really helped me. I'm not a super genius or anything like that. I just understand the setups that I wanted to see, and I wanted to be able to get in at the earliest point, and yeah, kind of shaped it off the 2022 model, where we got liquidity sweeps, break structures, market structure shift, the key levels, higher time frame POIs, stuff like that, with a pullback into a fair value gap for a continuation on run on liquidity, on a opposite side of liquidity. So that's basically my go-to setup, and that's what the indicator really identifies. Just the safest entries to get in. As you can see, not all entries not all pullbacks into fair value gaps are identified as good entries to get in. Like here, there's no good identifier, but here was. Here, this one wasn't that good. I mean, indicator's not perfect. By no means is the indicator perfect, but it really does give you the advantage of catching a couple handles in one direction or another. As you guys see here, this is in video 8, or day 8, and in full transparency, it did not take me 8 days to pass a challenge, which I'll be making a video on my top stack dashboard and what it looks like and how many days it really took and my struggles and things that I had to endure to get to passing the account. But I ended up trying to go long here, then scalped this, moved down, and then eventually, I believe it was somewhere around here, I scalped 5 contracts long, which got my account passed, and then I just closed my charts. I did want to potentially take a short. That's why that was there. I wanted to potentially take a short. That probably looked like I would have gotten stopped out. But I do think it was pretty interesting that our true day open and our New York open was in alignment here. And exactly as well as the 8:30 open was wicked. That would have been a nice perfect entry. 10 o'clock was a nice area that held. Price held at this 10 o'clock for a good while. It's just once you see price, the way price is specifically behaving at these specific times of the day, it's just really interesting. I do definitely understand that it's all in hindsight at this point, and even I would have thought we would continue to run lower here. I would not have expected it to come back up into this area, but you really just never know what price is going to do. This is why we wait for our confirmations, whether it's market shift. Well, it is the market structure shift, fair value gap entry. In this situation here, we took out that buy side there, gave us a market structure shift, and then we came back and got this entry here, targeting curve target at this low. It doesn't look like there was any this lunch low. It doesn't really look like it came in anywhere, but or any other significant areas you could have reason to target, but I like to target 1 to 3. Definitely don't like, and I do trade on micros. So this would have been a trade for me. I don't really specifically target areas like areas of liquidity or opposite sides of liquidity, but I do like to see them get ran first before I decide to make an entry. It's just something I want to see. But this price action was really cool. It was really. I don't normally get to watch all this price action because I have to go to work and stuff, but and I'm working all through PM session as well. But it's actually really cool to see how price plays out, especially when you're on a 30-second chart. It's actually pretty nice. As we go back to, we're going to move this trade to break even, and because my risk management is anything above 50 ticks, 1-to-1, I move to break even, and then at 1-to-2, I'll move to 1-to-1. Let's see what we can get. But let's just see how this trade plays out. Price action looks really interesting here. So on a lower time frame, we see we got our first market structure shift, bearish market structure shift, and then another bullish market structure shift, which tells me that this was like a low liquidity raid, sell-side liquidity raid. And then we started getting that price push up, but we don't actually get a nice potential safe entry until the second breaker structure. I ended up entering a little earlier than expected, only because I know it's set up, so I really don't have to wait for my own indicator to tell me a good place to enter. I kind of got it down packed already, but I do think it is a good tool to always have if I do decide to want to scale in on a position, or add in another position as we continue up. But yeah, we'll just see how this trade plays out. So to answer the question, how to identify the best trade setups, it's really when you get that market structure shift. It's really a 2022 model. Do leave comments, leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you guys want me to go on over the 2022 model. There are many free videos, and the ICT guy himself has the whole like 48 videos of the 2022 model straight from the source, so you can always go over there and check that out. I don't specifically use all the tools that he provides when it comes to New York opening gap and a lot of other confluences in my trading, but they're definitely useful if that is something that you need in order to be confident enough to enter into your positions. The whole 2022 model is one big old gem, and I do recommend that you guys go check that out. And definitely big shout out to Sherman Trades. Sherman Trades, amazing man of God, doing great things in the trading industry, in the trading space. Found his channel and was just instantly inspired to start posting my journey, and he definitely gave me a lot of great gems. So if you do want to learn more in-depth detail of the ICT concepts and his trading style, especially the Asian trading style, and the Asian setup, go join his mentorship. yeah, go join his mentorship, join his Discord. It's amazing. It's amazing. Praise God for that man of God doing great things in space. But I'm just going to we're just gonna watch this trade play out, and if there's any questions, let me know. Does look like we may get stopped out on this, but we'll just be patient, wait and see. We're not really too hungry for the trade. Never too hungry for a trade that we're out desperate. But one contract, light work. So 10 o'clock volatility came in and it was not in our favor. And now we do have a bearish microstructure shift, and it's looking like we're going to get a rejection off this fair value gap, and potentially this trade either do one or two things. We will either this will be a sell side liquidity sweep and we will continue up, or this would actually hold and we may get that rejection to the downside to continue to take sell side liquidity, which I wouldn't be surprised because this would be in alignment with the overall order flow. But like I said, we never know what price is going to do. We just have to assess the situation as it's happening and just continue to apply our risk management that we back tested and just let price do what it wants to do. We really can't stress over anything or feel like we have any power over the market, no matter how good your analysis is. Only thing you can handle is your psychology, and the only power you do have is the power to express or exercise your self-discipline and execute your trades when your setup comes and stick to your risk management plan that you've written down. And that's all we can do. So we'll just continue to watch how this plays out. Hopefully we can get around 2R, so at least we can walk away with maybe 1R. Worst case scenario, we break even on the trade, and all we spent was a little bit of time in the trade. Next case scenario is we at least get to 2R and it comes back and takes us out at 1R, and at least we are up at least 1R. And best case scenario, we run straight to 3RR and we get full TP. So it's kind of my thoughts, and let's continue watching. Actually, I think I'm supposed to wait. Yeah, this 1-to-1 is actually a little early. It should be 100. It should be at 100 ticks before I move to 1-to-1. So what I'm gonna do is pull back just a little bit and see if we can get that 100 ticks, and then we'll move it to 1-to-1. It's 10 ticks away. We called the market makers already. We told them to pump it because I don't want to be on the live for too long. I'm just kidding. But if anybody in the chat has market maker's number, tell them to continue to pump it. Very aggressive moves, though. Very aggressive. Very close. I think the highest we got was 90 at 90 ticks. And then it started to reject. But we do have this fair value gap here. So hopefully that can hold. Once we got that aggressive buyback here, after this 10 o'clock dump, I was very confident that we were going to continue higher. Then again, we actually may, this whole price action, this whole move up may just be buy side generated liquidity, and then continue downwards. But we'll see. I'm not going to be too hungry to trail my stop too tight, because it really doesn't matter to me how this trade plays out. We followed our rules. You know, everybody knows the rules. Let's continue to watch it. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so we can get to our first 100 subscribers. That'd be amazing, guys. That'd be so cool. Yeah. If you guys are interested in using the same indicators that I use, want to know my trade setup, my indicator stack, subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll definitely give you guys all the information that you need. Alright, let's see if we could run 100 ticks at least. This was 90. Yeah, I believe it was 90. So now best case scenario is we run to 90 and take the 1-to-1, or we go straight back down and take whatever this is. This is not even 1-to-1. To be honest, this is one would be right here at 913. And 1-to-1 Let's wait and see. So we either get 106 and we move up to this area, or price just runs right back down and takes this area here and stops us out. Let's see, guys. Now we're just waiting on our next wave of liquidity. Next wave of volatility to see whether or not that next push is going to be in our favor or will it go against us. So we already got 10 a.m. It's been exactly 26 minutes. So we'll probably see maybe some work get put in by buyers, maybe like 10:30 in like 4 minutes. So let's just see what happens in 4 minutes. Alright, so we're going to be approaching 10:30 in the next 30 seconds. So let's just see if we can get any volatility in this halfway mark of 10 o'clock. Time and price, guys, time and price. Alright, 10:30 is now here, and we see some volatility. Let's see if we can get those higher prices. Sorry, I was drinking some water. Just a quick reminder, at 100 ticks, we will be moving our stop loss up to that line here. If not, we will be keeping it where it's at and taking our profits there. Doesn't look like we had anything significant. A little bit of volatility, but it looks like just 3 candles of indecision. Actually, 1 candle, 1 or 2, maybe. Yeah. We'll see what they want to give us at 11. Very interesting how prices are wicking that line we put there, even though it's not obviously nothing significant. It is an even number at 913, but it's not really anything significant to note. But the fact that it did come back down there is not a good sign. So we would either last opportunities for buyers to take over. If they don't, it looks like this is going to be the end of at least our position, which is fine because we took 37 points there on this position right before Asia open. So, like I said, whatever happens in this trade, it's okay. If we can hit another home run, that'd be amazing. But if not, it is what it is. I will be ending this stream as soon as this trade is done. So we can come back in New York session. So I decided to make an executive decision and just move to 1-to-1 now, because if price even comes back this low, the likelihood of it continuing up is very, very unlikely. There was only technically 10 more ticks, which is what? Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9:26, I believe. Let's double check that. Actually, 9:25:25. So this is where price would have to have gone if we would have moved to, in order for us to move to break 1-to-1 risk to reward, which is right here. Considering how we swept this low right here, if price does come back down, it's not somewhere I want to be. It's not a trade I would want to be in anymore at that point. Like I said in day 7, I really shouldn't even be holding trades for this long, because the amount of points that Asia gives us is not even that much. So I only target 37 points during New York session, but Asia doesn't really give us that much of volatility. So there you go. Ended up taking a 1-to-1, which is okay. And for full transparency, that was a paper trade. Both of these were paper trades. I just passed my top step combine, so I will be starting to trade Express, my funded account, Express account, whatever you want to call it, Monday. So tomorrow as well will be tape reading and paper trading as well. And also will be starting to fund my personal account. So like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on notification buttons, and I hope to see all you guys on the next live. This looks like we may be continuing up, but that's okay. That is okay. That's 3R, 4R Asia, so not bad at all. Alright guys, see you guys.